leading by 12. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Kevin?
The sky is the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drive, something to admire.
Castle misses.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull-up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill. And then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
That's tipped. And stolen by Caruso. Here's Dort. Wembanyama with the rebound. Spurs leading by 10. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Wembanyama high post. Back to Castle.
And what makes Castle so difficult to guard is that he keeps defenders off balance with this constant change of pace. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Both shots good from the stripe. On offense, here are the Thunder. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And Jim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish. They trust one another. And when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
They found some room there along the baseline. Space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Here's Caruso. And that one is stuffed right through.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Holmgren with the steal. On the way, and he makes that one. Caruso's got 4 points this quarter.
Now that one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Back to Castle. Wembanyama outside. And a miss there on the triple.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
In close, it's Gilgeous-Alexander.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Wembanyama. That falls. Nice speed that time from Harper. Wembanyama's got 23 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Pass to Caruso. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that could spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll return shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Kicks it out to Holmgren. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Holmgren's got the first points of the second half here for the Thunder. We know about Holmgren's exceptional play defensively, but Tim, talk about his offensive game.
Well, he's incredibly versatile, Kevin. He can score down low. He can handle the basketball, shoots the three, and I'm not talking about standstill shots. He has the mobility to even come off screens.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Bryant. Wembanyama left side. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Just 2 to shoot. That is no basket. That's number 3. He has made 11. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Fox looking it over. Misses off the left iron.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Back to SGA. And slam dunk by SGA.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Gilgeous-Alexander on the bounce. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Fox. Banked in off the glass. Fox has got his first bucket in this one.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox thrives. He wants to get inside and finish at the rim.
SGA into the lane. Basket good.
I'm telling you, he is doing absolutely everything he can out there. He's just not getting enough help.
And the Thunder making a switch here. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. So, Tim, I'm sure it's hard to pick one, but who would you call the most underrated player right now in the NBA?
I think it's Pascal Siakam, and I have felt that way for a few years. I just think you're talking about someone who has great energy, plays both ends of the floor, and is a matchup nightmare because of his versatility.
And began kind of in oblivion. He had to play some time in the G League and work his way up.
Became the most improved player in this league.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And we know Chet can shoot the ball, but I like him the most when he's near the basket.
Astro Olynyk. The 3. Traps in the tray. Olynyk's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
Here's Johnson. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And now it's an 11-point San Antonio lead. Here's Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
The wide open look here for Fox. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
To the inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
You want a high percentage take offensively, get it to Holmgren in that spot.
It's Fox with the drive. And it's Fox with the jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Yeah, when your lead guard is doing that, it just creates excitement.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wallace. Here's Holmgren. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's San Antonio.
52.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. San Antonio leading by 14. And a deep three from Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the floor.
SGA, that's a two-pointer. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Up top, Vassell. Fires for three. They grab their own miss. Wembanyama. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
Goes up from the top of the key. Another one falls for San Antonio.
How about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Holmgren looking around, going inside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander misses the three. San Antonio leading by 15. Holmgren with the steal. Outside, SGA. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. From outside the arc. Deep three by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Incredible range from Gilgeous-Alexander, making a tough shot look easy.
Here is Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Williams with the rebound.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
It's all about effort with Dort. He's had nothing handed to him. When he wants something, this man takes it.
Now Wembanyama. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Outside, Vassell. Williams with the steal. Here's Caruso. It's tipped and stolen by Castle. Vassell outside. From outside, down he goes for three.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Now Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the screen. Now Caruso. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Castle pulls it down.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Spurs.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
Here is Wembanyama. He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Wembanyama, a screen. Castle. The long shot, no good. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And can you talk about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Tim Legler,
Thanks for joining us here at 2K Sports for today's game. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to talk it over with his guys. have both accumulated some promising young talent, setting themselves up for the future.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to watch these young stars compete, but I'm even more interested to see how these teams develop in the coming years.
Pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by SGA. And Fox has got the ball here for the Spurs. Castle on the wing. Out to Fox. Dort with a steal. On the break. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Nice use of strength by Dort. He runs into the inside contact, but pushes right through it.
And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Pass to Castle. Wembanyama screen. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Operating the pick and roll like a seasoned vet already. Castle just taking what he sees open up.
Good on the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Fox, that's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Caruso. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
A 6'6" playmaker. SGA has a great view of the floor.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Brian, back to you.
He's a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report.
Oh, so much size. Holmgren barely has to jump.
Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama screen. 5 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. And it's Fox missing.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Holmgren. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Fox, that's good. Fox has got 6.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Dort outside. Screen by Holmgren. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Rebounded by Fox.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Vassell, he's open. Nice open look, but it's no good.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
And here's Holmgren. He has 6. Gets the 3 ball to go. 9 points in the game.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, you have to be some kind of threat from distance. That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for the
Spurs, 14.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Oklahoma City.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Inside, Wembanyama takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Goes up from the top of the key. The Thunder with another miss. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs. They trail by 1. Stolen by Caruso. Out on his own on the break. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Yeah, that's great recognition by Alex Caruso. Saw the turnover and sped ahead of the defense for the score.
Fox, that's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now SGA. Six to shoot. Back to Holmgren. The 3. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
What a swat. As Wembanyama refines his defense, more and more shots are going to be in danger.
The Spurs making a switch here, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. San Antonio trailing here. Vassell outside, and there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. Vassell outside. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama, effortless inside. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Pass to Wembanyama. The shot from the low post is good. And now a 3-point San Antonio lead.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Gilgeous-Alexander releases from the wing and drills it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points. Harper misses. Here's Oklahoma City now. Dort with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Williams from long range.
And the long reach of Wembanyama. Certainly one of the more feared shot blockers in the league.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. Down low. Holmgren right side. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
To the middle. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
There's 57 seconds left in the second. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And Williams punches it home. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Pass to Caruso. To the inside. Kicks it out to Holmgren. The 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's Harper. Yet to see a basket. Clock at 6. A little mid-range shot is up. Here's Wembanyama. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Spurs. They lead by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Holmgren, left side. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. On the wing, SGA. Over Wembanyama. And that one hits the back iron. San Antonio leading. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, B.A. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said, our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
And it's Holmgren missing. A tight game here in Oklahoma City. To the paint. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, showcasing his athleticism on that jam. Harper loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
Holmgren, left side. The 3 is up. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's Harper. Outside for Wembanyama. And stolen by Holmgren. To the middle. Bam! Chad rocking the rim.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Here's Harper. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Driving to the basket. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And San Antonio making a change here. So it's Oklahoma City now. 2-point game. To the inside. From deep, Holmgren. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Wembanyama. Sinks that one from the post. Wembanyama's got 4 points in the quarter.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo! Kicks it out to Holmgren. Wide open look. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them. On the wing, Fox. He's got 10. Here's Wemby. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Oh, ferocious on the attack. Once Wembanyama gets into the lane, the defense is done.
Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front.
And what focus from Dort inside. Even while being fouled, he still puts a shot in the air.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for two.
That's good from Dort. And Dort hits them both. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter here. Double team on Fox. It's rebounded by Carlson.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Got it. SGA's got 8 points.
I'll tell you, that jumper from Gilgeous-Alexander is smooth and under control.
Here goes Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Carlson can't get it to go. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
30 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Down low. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
Yeah, on any given night, this is what Wembanyama is capable of. He can put on a one-man show. And give credit to Coach there for drawing that up. He positioned his guys for immediate success.
Inside. Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, PA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. And so it's...
San Antonio, 42.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Pass to Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
First team foul. Substitution on the floor.
Fox outside. Outside for Wembanyama. All alone. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
That is a sweet-looking stroke from someone 7'4".
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Fox picks him up. From deep, Holmgren. Chet from range.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guy.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
To the paint. It's tipped. And stolen by Holmgren. And here's Caruso outside. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Even though he's just 6'3", Fox can really get up, including slamming it down in style.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Caruso. He's guarded by Vassell. And there's the screen. Shot clock at 5.
Such a great leaper. Caruso is tough to stop in the paint.
The free throw drops for Caruso. And Caruso drops them both. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 2. Always attacking Fox.
Right there, Fox using his length to do damage inside.
Here's Caruso. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Now Holmgren for 3. Wembanyama rips down the board. Fox outside. Now Wembanyama. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Fox. He takes it in. A ferocious throwdown by Fox.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Here's the pass to Williams. Holmgren! No good from 3. San Antonio leading. Now Wembanyama. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Fox. Book it!
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence.
Outside Holmgren. Caruso up top. Oh, he jammed it!
Well, this is why Caruso is in during these moments. This team trusts in his ability to come up big.
Outside Fox. .102 left to play in the fourth quarter. It's good from beyond the arc.
Someone who embraces big moments. De'Aaron Fox, huge points.
Now Holmgren. Beyond the arc. Wembanyama rips down the board.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Now here's Fox. Shot clock at 6. Outside Vassell. Let's loose for 3. The 3 is in.
I mean, just a string of terrific shots. I mean, this team is on fire.
Wembanyama rips down the board. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 14-4 run. Good for 2.
Yeah, and that mid-range shot is really Vassell's primary weapon.
Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fox.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you here at Chase Center in San Francisco. The home of the Warriors on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForge reporting courtside. There's Green with the three, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throwing the fact that both these teams play in the same